The Ghana Hotels Association has kicked against payment of royalties to the Ghana Music Rights Organization. Now, according to its president, Dr. Edward Akanyamike Jr., it is yet to reach any agreement with Ghambro, the collection agency, over the royalties. Hence, it finds it troubling the demands. Now, Ghambro has since Tuesday been demanding the royalties from the hotels, attributing it to Copyright Act 2005, which states that any person or institution that uses or performs music in public should pay royalties. In a moment, we'll speak with President of the Ghana Hotels Association, Dr. Edward Akanyamike Jr. But I just want to show you a copy of a letter to the Accra City Hotel, where the Ghambro has been demanding the payment of royalties. It says, we write to draw your attention to the Copyright Act 2005 and Rule 36 of the regulations, which mandatorily requires that any person who wishes to use or perform music in public by means of radio, television, live performance, etc. of any copyright protected will have to apply for a license to do so. It goes on to say that in order to regularize your use of copyright music in accordance with the law, due to the good existing relationship between our organizations, if you intend to continue the use of music in public as part of your operations, kindly complete and return the attached form with the fees for processing of the license. We also urge you to take immediate steps to settle any outstanding, if any, before the 28th of February 2021 in view of the notification. Joining us, President of the Ghana Hotels Association, Dr. Edward Akanyamike Jr. So let's begin with the law and what it says. Based on what we have said so far, it is a requirement that you pay royalties on music used.
Very much so. And as law-abiding citizens, we have been doing that, except that Ghambro has not made it easy for us to comply with the law.
How is
now,
that?
Let me give you a very brief background. You remember that the copyright arrangement itself used to be under Copyright Society of Ghana until 2011, when the new act established the collective societies with Ghana Music Rights Organization and Audiovisual Rights Society of Ghana to collect royalties on behalf of their members. Now, I have documents here to indicate that the transition from the Copyright Society of Ghana to the two collective societies itself created some issues with regards to their own internal administrative matters. So they could not really sit with the association and negotiate royalties until somewhere in 2014, when that was done. We came to some arrangement and the hotels were compliant. And then somewhere in 2017, 2018, they started this new formula of calculating royalties based on number of rooms in the hotels. And that meant that the hotels were going to pay very huge royalties, as the Accra City document will tell you. We met them, we disagreed on the new formula, we petitioned the Parliamentary Select Committee on Trade, Industry and Tourism, we petitioned the then minister, we wrote to the Copyright Administrator, which by the Act is supposed to deal with such disagreements between the collective societies and then users of those products. Now, we've done all this, and then the Parliamentary Select Committee directed us to the Ghana Tourism Authority to mediate the matter. And in February 2020, that committee, the joint committee between Ghana Music Rights Organization, Ghana Hotels Association, and Ghana Tourism Authority came out with a communique agreeing on the fact that, yes, okay, we'll sit down and work out these royalties. In the meantime, go on and pay the old ones, whilst we form a technical committee to deal with it. Then COVID came in, and that sort of scattered the whole work. So we've been looking forward for this technical committee, together with the guidance from the Copyright Administrator, to come out with royalties that is acceptable to both parties. That did not happen. Only for me to start receiving calls yesterday from some of my members that they had received a letter from a legal firm called Poku Edusei and Associates demanding for royalties based on the formula, the new formula that Ghambro has unilaterally come up with. And that is unacceptable. That's the basis of the issue that
So
we have now
it's not the
with the
case.
royalties.
It's not the case that the Ghana Hotels Association is against payment of the royalties. You're against the formula, and so just wanted to find out: are there opportunities to engage with Ghambro?
Together for us to sit down and come up with royalties that is acceptable to all.
Apologies, there's a bit of a delay. Hopefully, Dr. Nyameke can hear the question I asked him. Okay, while we try to re-establish a connection with Dr. Edward Akanyameke Jr., this is the latest unfolding that the Ghana Music Rights Organization is demanding royalties from the Ghana Hotels Association for music used, and that's demand according to the law. Now, the issue is the Ghana Hotels Association is not excited about the formula being used. We heard Dr. Edward Akanyameke Jr. talk about the fact that Ghambro wanted to bill it based on the occupants in every room in the hotel. I'm told that you're back and you can hear me. So I just wanted to find out, so you're not against payment, you just are not happy about the formula. So isn't there an opportunity to engage and stop this from escalating?
Darren, we've been looking for this opportunity. We've always been looking for this opportunity, which is why we petition the authorities. We are looking for that opportunity. But you see, I get the impression that Ghambro wants to stick to the formula that they have decided to use, and nothing we say, taking our own issue into consideration, makes quote-unquote sense to them. So for me, I think the authorities need to intervene in this matter, because any discussion between the two parties alone for me will not work. It started way back in 2011. That same issue has been raging till now. So what stops the authorities? The copyright administrator, the ministry, the Ghana Tourism Authority, the Parliamentary Select Committee on Trade, Industry and Tourism. What stops them from dealing with this matter? You know, I have a letter here which came from the Registrar General Department in May 2012, calling for that sort of a discussion for the issue to be resolved. We are still faced with the same thing. How many years down there? 9 years down the line. So every time Ghambro or ASOG are out there, they issue letters based on figures. So does it mean that they have the right to sit in their office and decide on figures and then throw it to associations and expect us to pay? No, it doesn't work like that. And that is the issue we have with them. So let the right authorities intervene in the matter. And DTA tried it. We were going to work on it. Then the COVID came, and for some reason, it's been let cold.
And I guess your next step will be to speak with authorities that can really help mediate in this matter. Thanks so much, indeed, Dr. Edward Akanyameke Jr. for joining us to tell us what it really is. And I can understand the Ghana Hotels Association, they've had to deal with a lot because of the pandemic. Let's see how this plays out.